Is it touch?
Hello and welcome. Thank you for taking the time to review this brief overview about our company. You may have been sent this link by myself or one of my amazing team members who I'm working really closely with. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Julie Johnson. My background's in travel. I worked in travel for 8 years in London in my 20s and I loved it at the beginning. I got to travel, I worked with like-minded people. However, when I got pregnant with my children, who are now 4 and 5, I knew the long hours, commuting and work hard, play hard environment, coupled with the high cost of childcare in London, wouldn't work. So I had to look at doing something else. Unfortunately, I didn't know about Forever at the time, so I retrained in beauty and set up Top to Toe Beauty, working from home and going out to some corporate businesses. At the time, I loved the change, the chance to get away from a desk and office environment and meet new people, and I realised then that I'd never want to be employed again, as I love being my own boss. However, as a business owner, if I didn't work, I didn't earn, which is actually quite a risky way to work with children and a mortgage to pay. And unfortunately, after a while, we started to struggle financially. We had to start saying no to things, and I think we'd stopped dreaming in a way. Like a lot of parents, we thought it was either children or luxuries and holidays. We didn't realise there was a way to have both. Like I said, I wish I'd have known about Forever 5 years ago, but I'm just really pleased I've known about it for the last year and a half, as it's completely changed mine and my family's lives. Since making manager in the business, I've been able to take the children to Euro Disney. We're planning ski trips again, which is something we haven't been able to do for 6 years. And just being able to shop at whatever supermarket we want to, not just the cheapest, and not having to worry about bills or birthdays anymore. Now I really enjoy coaching my team to do the same as I've done, and it's an amazing feeling to help people spend more time with their families and have less stress in their lives. So I'm just going to take you through some of the information about our company, and we're looking for people who catch the vision, who get excited about the possibilities for them. I'm so proud to represent this company, and we're just looking for other people that want to work with that same pride. So I'm not sure what's brought you to this presentation. Maybe it's because you're looking for more time. In fact, the biggest thing that I've got from this business is time. It could be that you don't want to earn any more money, but instead of working 40, 50, 60 hours a week and commuting, that you'd like to reduce your hours and have the same amount of money coming in for less hours. It could be that you want to travel. Maybe you haven't got the time to travel, or you haven't got the money to. Or it could be that you just want to top up an income and earn an extra £500 a month to contribute towards the mortgage or a car bill, for example. Or it could be that you're looking for a new career, a new challenge to be successful. So I did a review recently of my pension, which was absolutely shocking. After paying into my company pension, I discovered my pension was only going to be worth about £350 a month. I mean, £350 a week wouldn't do it for me, so that really got me thinking about the future. This business is about helping you to create a fantastic monthly income, but also the backup that you need later in life. And this is my backup pension. Whatever it is for you, your reason, is about seeing whether this company can provide it. So we're really just looking for people that catch the vision, and we really hope that you do. So let me show you the history. This gentleman on the right side is Rex Moore, and he's the founder of our company. He had a vision to help people like me step off the treadmill and out of the rat race and put a plan B in place, and he's achieved this all over the world. We're in over 150 countries trading successfully, and that means each one of those governments has vetted us to be viable to contributing to their economy. It also means you can have team members and clients all over the world. We're a family-run company, we're cash-rich and debt-free, and this is underpinned with 1.5 billion of assets in the form of beautiful head offices and lodges. We're a family-run company, and it's why this company is so special, because it's built on family values. We're not working to the whim of shareholders. The shareholders aren't pulling all the strings because we don't have any. The family are in charge, and we're cash rich and debt free. So what that means to you is that we're not here today and gone tomorrow. If you put in effort for the next 2 or 3 years, this company is still going to be here to pay you. And we've got a worldwide turnover of over 2.6 billion and growing. We're backed by the highest possible award for investors in people. And what that means for you is that we've got an induction program in place. You'll also receive one-to-one mentorship, as well as expert world-class company trainings. We're backed by the Direct Selling Association, which means we have to adhere to the rules and regulations and their ethics. And that will reassure you that we're not a cowboy company. So this is our beautiful head office, Longbridge Manor in Warwickshire. We're turning over 135 million in the UK now, and we've been here since 1993. Last year we grew by a massive 50%, and you can see the phenomenal growth we've had over the last 5 years. So for those of you looking at the business right now, your success is going to come through this level of growth, which is really exciting. So this is a chart to demonstrate our growth. As you can see, we've never ever had a dip. You're totally in the right place with the right company and definitely at the right time. So these are the 3 main reasons why we're growing through boom and bust. The first reason is our outstanding brand leading product range. The second reason is because of the marketplace we're in. And the third reason in the business model that we use. And I'm going to go through all 3 of those with you right now. So our company is the #1 grower and producer of aloe vera, and we're also the largest beekeepers in the world. We're the first company to work out how to get the thick gel from the inside of the plant leaf and put that gel inside a bottle and give it a shelf life. And we haven't shared the process. We own the patency on this, so nobody can copy us. We don't use the outer leaf. It gets discarded for compost. We only use the thick gel where all the goodness is. We've also got all these seals of approval. The halal and kosher ratings mean the products can be used for any race, creed or colour, which is amazing in today's multicultural society, and we don't test on animals at all. Our products can be used on them to help them, but never tested on them. And we've got a really reassuring guarantee, a money-back guarantee, so someone can try our aloe-based products, and if they don't like them or it doesn't help them, they can bring it back empty and get all the money back with no questions asked. Now that certainly wouldn't happen on the high street. So one of the reasons our aloe is the best is because of the process we use to stabilize it. We don't use herbicides or pesticides. It's preserved through a cooling process, not a heat treatment, which kills all the goodness. To start with, I was a bit anxious, to be honest, as I'm not a scientist or doctor, and I was worried about how my knowledge on the subject. However, I then discovered there's a fantastic advisory board in place in the UK. Dr. Peter Atherton studied at Oxford University and is an expert author about the benefits of aloe. He's probably the leading person in Europe right now on the subject. Dawn Parker's a nutritionist, skincare and weight management specialist who gives amazing trainings. And David Urch is a vet who's also written books on aloe vera and animals. As like I said, all of our products can be used to help animals. So being trained by these professionals means we can have our more scientific questions answered. So the second main reason why we're growing is because of the list you can see on the left-hand side. These are the marketplaces we're in, and all of these marketplaces are growing. The biggest growth in our company recently has been around the sports performance fitness range and the weight management products. The product you can see on the right-hand side is our #1 product. It's a litre bottle of aloe vera gel to drink. Our aloe is not a juice, it's a drinking gel, and we're only able to call it a gel due to its high concentration of certified aloe. Now, I actually came into the company because of the cleansing program Forever offers, which includes drinking lots of the aloe vera gel, which I've drunk daily since. And then I found out there was a business attached to it too. Now, I was so excited about the benefits. Friends and family started to report with the drink when I started. They all take a little bit every morning on an empty stomach, and they say it's given them more energy. So anyone that's tired, stressed, or a bit low in mood, or maybe not sleeping well, it's just a fantastic daily tonic. It's complementary health. It's not a drug. It's nutrition. It doesn't cure, but it will help with symptoms, and people have reported that it's helped them with things connected to skin challenges, gastric disorders, and inflammation around the joints, all in a complementary health sense. So having products in each of these areas means it's very easy to talk to anybody about the products, but also the business, because we aren't limited to one particular area. Now, the third reason why we're growing is because of the business model we've chosen. The founder of our company 36 years ago worked out the shot route was going to become redundant. Setting up using the shot route would eliminate so many people, as many people wouldn't be prepared to take the risk of high investment, having to buy stock, pay staff, work long hours with no support. This is a really expensive route for getting a product out there. So the method that he chose was a concept called team marketing. Team marketing is just simply cutting out the supply chain of the shop route. So we all work from home with low risk, no overheads. We work part-time with no stock and don't have to employ staff. It's a really, really simple way of working, and we do that with the backup and the training of the company. So it's a little bit like a franchise without the franchise fee. This method of marketing is now the business of the 21st century, and lots of entrepreneurs are moving on to this method. People like Richard Branson, Alan Sugar, Jamie Oliver have all worked out this is a great way to get product out to people, reducing overheads. So these are the benefits. Have a look at the list. I don't know which one is standing out for you, but for me, a number one benefit is that you get hand-holding one-to-one mentorship. So the number one thing that you get is us. We'll catch you if you fall, celebrate your successes with you, but we'll also plug you into the company's support training structure, which is world-class. The other great benefit is affiliation. So you're in business for yourself, but you'll never feel by yourself. And our recognitions are amazing. People are usually only recognised in the workplace when you've done something wrong, but here you get recognised for every step of your success and it makes you feel great. And the biggest thing you get is a confidence boost. So if you're feeling low in confidence, put your trust in the people that recommended it to you and let us work with you to build up that confidence. It's definitely a business built around trust because people buy into people and their personal recommendations. So this is our job description. There are 3 levels of getting involved. Some people come in just to work with the product, which is absolutely fine. A lot of people can be nervous about this, though, if they've never been in business. So I never particularly wanted to sell, but what I found is that it never feels like selling, because when you get the feedback from people that you've helped, it makes you feel fantastic yourself. You realise you're just recommending a product because you believe in it, like you recommend a good film or a good book or restaurant that you've just eaten in. People come back for the product, not because they want to support the business, but because it's really helped their health. So if you like helping people, this is a fantastic part of the business, and you can do this on just 4 to 5 hours a week. And you can earn an extra 400 to 500 a month. You can even earn an extra 1,000 a month. I certainly did in my first month. It just depends how many people you want to reach out there and help with the products. The second level of getting involved is a team leadership or team building role, all based around coaching and developing people. You can only work with around 5 people at one time if you want to work part-time, as most people give 10 to 15 hours a week for this level. You can then expect to earn anywhere between £500 up to a couple of £1,000 a month. The next level, which is where I'm at now, is a business development role, and it's all based around coaching and developing team leaders. Here you can expect to earn £2,500 to £10,000 plus a month. It just depends how many people you're prepared to mentor to the team leader position. So here it is in monetary terms. Let me just draw your attention to what the biggest attraction to our business is, and that's time leverage. So at the bottom on the right there, where it says, for example, and it says you. So let's say you're here. You've offered to work with us for 10 hours a week of your time. So we're going to show you how to develop a small team so you can see it duplicating to about 30 people. Now let's say those 2 people you introduced have 10 hours a week to work with you. So now you've got an extra 20 hours a week already going into your business, but you're still only working 10. So as you can see, if that process duplicates to 30 people in your team, you've now got 300 hours a week going in your business. Now you couldn't physically work 300 hours a week, but the company's still going to pay you for those hours because you've set this whole thing up. So you can see how this time leverage means you can take 3 months out of your business and you'd still continue to grow because it's not all dependent on you. Running my own beauty business, like many other business owners out there, if I was ill, went on holiday, or if my business was out of action, I didn't earn anything. And it's such a risky way to live with a mortgage to pay and children to provide for. I was also tied to living in the same area, as any move would have meant rebuilding my business from scratch. And a big driving force for me is knowing that we can choose to live anywhere in the world in the future. I've always wanted summers in the UK and winters in the sun, and now that dream is starting to become a reality. So like I said, time leverage is key to our success, and the bigger picture is about nurturing our team leaders. So here in this example, if you have just 3 good team leaders, it's an average of £3,000 a month. If you develop 5 good team leaders, it's an average of £19,000 a month. Now, if that's sounding too good to be true, remember the catch is we have to take a leap of faith, we have to be open, we have to do the learning and get our sleeves rolled up if we want to get out there and do the work, because there is no such thing as a free lunch. There's a lot of incentives in Forever. There's a profit sharing scheme called the Chairman's Bonus. It's a one-off payment paid out to you every year, a bit like a 13-month paycheck. What would you do with one? I mean, have a look at those checks. How would that change things for you? The great news is you could come in and after 1 year it's possible to get one of those checks, even if the person who introduced you doesn't get one. These incentives are not about who's in the business for the longest, it's about who does the work that year, which is amazing and really fair. Then there's a car plan program. This is just extra money every month paid into your bank account for 3 years, which we effectively call the car plan because most of us in the business have used it to get a car. So after just 12 months in the business, I was able to drive an Audi Q7 out of the dealership, which is just insane. But the truth is, it's just extra money, so you can do with it whatever you wish. You might not need a new car. You might want to spend it on holidays or a horse or handbags or clubs for the children. It's really up to you. Then there's travel. 2 5-star global holidays every year paid for by the company with the conference thrown in and spending money for you. They even pay for you to take someone else with you. People have travelled all over the world with this company and can take their children all over the world with them to different destinations such as Singapore, Cancun, Hawaii, Tahoe, Qatar and Denver. I've just recently got back from a trip to South Africa, and in a couple of months' time we'll be going off to Greece. And like I said, I've only been in the business for just under a year and a half. So if you love travelling like me and you want to show your children the world, this is a fantastic business to be in. You can always extend the trips and make a big holiday out of them. It's just amazing to have these experiences given to us, paid for by the company, just for doing well at a job we want to do anyway. So the great news is you're not by yourself. We've got lots of online and physical marketing training tools available to you. So even if you're feeling a bit low in confidence, the ongoing training and support offered in the early stages and the ongoing throughout your career in Forever is what will build your confidence. And one of the biggest things I've got from this business is confidence. So if you're feeling a bit nervous but excited, you have to put your trust in us that we will build your confidence. Now you've seen how it's possible to earn some quite outstanding incomes through Forever. However, this is a business that requires focus and effort and a willingness to learn new skills, and it requires you to be coachable. We work closely as a team, so we'd suggest you immerse yourself in our team pages, be a team player. You'll not only get support from myself, but support from the wider team. And the great thing is you choose your hours and when you want to work them. This is how I've been able to work this business alongside preschoolers without having to spend a fortune on childcare, and most importantly, not missing out on those early years. So we're now coming to the end of the presentation. I'm not sure if you're as excited as I am. I mean, I've been working for this company for a little while now, but I'm just as excited now as I was back then. So maybe you are excited and yes, you've seen something in it for you, in which case that is brilliant. Just please get back to the person that sent you this link. You may be a no at this stage, and that's fine too. However, you may want to try some of the products, or you might know someone who wants to earn an extra £3,000 to £5,000 a month with us, or someone who can benefit from our health products. So please stay in touch with us. Or you might be a maybe. You might have some more questions that you want answered or a bit more information, and that's great because we've got more information that we can take you through. The person that sent you this link will get back to you, and the next step is to hear the next stage of information. So a lot of people say to me that they don't have time to do the business. However, we can show you how to make time. I didn't have time at the start, working every spare hour I had when the children slept. In fact, 90% of new business owners probably won't have time in their lives, which is why they're looking to Forever to change that. We can sit down with you and show you how to create more hours in your week. Maybe you're worried that you can't do it, and that's fine as well. This is brand new and it's scary, but be reassured it's just a new career that you can start around your existing career, and we'll train you how to be successful. So just to remind you, my name is Julie Johnson, and I'll give you my email, which is juliejohnsoninspiredliving@flp.com, and my contact number, which is 07977 584 733. Now, I'd be more than happy to answer any of your questions, whether you've been sent this link by myself or one of my team. And we just look forward to working with you in the future and showing you how to get the success that you'd like in your life. So thank you very much, and bye for now.